pretty good? Amen. I want to tell you, Elder, you and Dick, y'all are sharp. Y'all look real good. Anyone of y'all got anything to say?
Giving thanks to God and to the pastor and the first lady and the church. I'm thankful and grateful unto God that He's granted me this privilege to come before Him today. We have listened to a great message that God has sent. A word to His people. Very beneficial to the children. And children, please open your hearts and your mind to receive what God has sent, because He's sending a message that you're going to grow into in need. Take heed, not only the children, the parents.
Yes.
Take heed to let your children obey when you speak to them. Pray that God will give you the knowledge and the understanding to speak to them, that they will hear it, because it means something. There's a coming generation that is worthy to be heard, and God has sent a man to send His message for us to hear and take heed to. At my time, people didn't have the understanding. They might have had the understanding, but they were so worried and grieved trying to take care of their family that they worked and didn't have time to express it. And children didn't listen. God gave us minds and the desires to do things, but we couldn't speak it. Like a little child, God gave me things to come to speak when I was a child that I couldn't speak. If I would get up, sit down, boy. We were choked.
My God.
But we are blessed now.
Amen.
And please take heed, because it's very necessary. I've been blessed. I've had a good life. But God taught me. He would let me go astray, maybe that I would have. But God was in my heart and in my mind and led me and showed me life from a little child to live. And He would let me go astray to it. And He has blessed me. I've been blessed. But the thing that I've taken heed to work, and I worked, and He blessed me through working, that I didn't have the knowledge to take heed to enjoy. I worked every day. When I got a family, I didn't take time with my family. God blessed me with my family to work, to be blessed, but I'd go to work. I didn't give my family no time. I didn't give myself no time, no enjoyment. I worked $3,000 or $4,000 in my pocket every day, running to work. And I did that until God put me down. I couldn't go to receive His blessings and His knowledge that He had given me. And please take heed and seek God for your blessings and your knowledge, and He's your help. And I thank you.
Amen.
Amen. Giving honor to God and to my pastor, First Lady. I just thank God for being under Apostle Young's leadership. And I'll tell you, ever since I was a kid, I grew up in church. I was raised by my grandmother. She was a sanctified woman, Church of God in Christ. Of course, there was 6 of us. It was 4 boys and 2 girls. I now have one brother and 2 sisters that's living now. I'm the oldest one. And my grandmother, she instilled in me from a little bitty boy. I was about 2 years old when I got with my grandmother. And they was wealthy farmer people. They had farms, you know. And during the Depression days, times was real hard. And my grandfather, he was a wealthy farmer in those days. Now, if time was hard, But I didn't know anything about a hard time because I was in the land of plenty. Because my grandfather had plenty. But I want to say to all of the children and everything, obey your parents. My grandmother used to take me with her everywhere she went. She took me with her. And she was a real light-skinned woman. She looked just like she's white. And the people used to ask her, Annie, whose boy is that? She said, that's my grandson. And she taught me everything that I know. She taught me to always do right. Whatever I do right. And the thing that she instilled in me is still with me today. Otherwise, you can stray away from your teaching, but sooner or later you're going to go back to your teaching. Oh yes, once upon a time I strayed away because my grandmother kept me in church all the time. Up until I was 19 years old. I wanted to stay out of church and go hunting or fishing or somewhere. And she'd say, you going to church. And I'd go to church. And in the sanctified church, they would give you office in the church, whether you belong to church or not. I used to be secretary of Sunday school and several different little offices they used to give me in the church, although I didn't belong to church. But she'd make me go to church. And those benches were so hard, and I said to myself, if I ever get grown, I ain't never going to church no more. But you will not, I don't care what you do, you won't stray from your teaching. Otherwise, she taught me to go to church and son, always stay with the Lord. Always. And she